A Chinese man decides to move to Australia after 50 years of living in Shanghai. He buys a small piece of land near Mount Isa. A few days after moving in, the friendly Aussie neighbor decides to go across and welcome the new guy to the region. He goes next door, but on his way up the driveway he sees the Chinese man running around his front yard chasing about 10 hens. Not wanting to interrupt these Chinese customs, he decides to put the welcome on hold for the day. The next day he decides to try again. But just as he is about to knock on the front door, he looks through the window and sees the Chinese man urinate into a glass and then drink it. Not wanting to interrupt another Chinese custom, he decides to put the welcome on hold for yet another day. A day later he decides to give it one last go, but on his way next door, he sees the Chinese man leading a bull down the driveway, pause and then put his head next to the bull's bum. The Aussie bloke can't handle this, so he goes up to the Chinese man and says, "Geez, mate, what the hell is it with your Chinese customs? I come over to welcome you to the neighborhood and see you running around the yard after hens. The next day you are pissing in a glass and drinking it, and then today you have your head so close to that bull's bum it could just about shit on you." The Chinese man is very taken aback and says, "Sorry, sir, you don't understand these. No Chinese customs are doing these Australian customs." "What do you mean, mate?" says the Aussie. "Those aren't Australian customs." "Yes, they are, man at travel agent." "Tell me," replied the Chinese man. He said to become true Australian, "I learned chase chicks, drink piss, and listen to bullshit."